Welcome everybody to Darrell Lawrence LegacyMaker Sports Network, here live from Fluvanna High School for the home game. That's right, the home game from Fluvanna High School as the Raiders are taking on the Goochland Bulldogs here from Amelia County High School, from Fluvanna County High School. I'm so used to being at home, but we are here. It is the first quarter. The Raiders are punting out of the end zone. And one takes a bounce around the 32, and it looks like it's going to die around the 30. And Goochland will have the football. So what you guys may have missed, Goochland, first kickoff, takes it all the way to the house for the touchdown on the first play. It is 7-0 Goochland at the current time. And Goochland did not play. So they haven't had an offensive possession yet until now, which they're about to have their first offensive possession of this contest. Got 9 minutes and 7 seconds left on the clock here in the first quarter. Up the middle for a couple. May have picked up about 4 on that one. So Darius Jeter gets the tackle for the Raiders on that play. Next play here, second down. Nice play on that one. Number 21, Colin Crowder with the stop. So we're looking right now at third down here for Goochland. At 3rd and 10. Seven minutes and 51 seconds. Bulldogs with the ball. Takes a step up in the pocket and decides to take off. And he's going to get brought down at the 20-yard line. Crowder with the tackle. So Tolles on the run. Calvin Tolles on the run for Goochland. He's going to get that one close. It's going to be 4th and 1 coming up here for Goochland. Fourth and 1 coming up. And it's a big stop in the backfield. You better name it. A great effort on that play by the Raiders. So Darius Jeter comes through in the clutch there for the Raiders. Turnover on downs, Raiders football. Beautifully done. So we got 1st and 10 coming up here for the Raiders. 7-0 Goochland. We've got 7 minutes and 6 seconds on the clock. First and 10 here for the Raiders. You got Harris in the gun. That's right, Harris is back. Antonio Harris, who was starting last year along with Nashawn Green. Now Harris is going to look for something deep, and that one floats up there, and it's intercepted by Goochland. He's going to make a move to the outside there, and the ball is loose. Oh, you're going to get all of that type of stuff tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We got multiple flags. Had an interception on the play by Hayden McCourt, and then he fumbled the football, and I'm not sure who recovered. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, it is snowing. Rain, snow, sleet out here in Fluvanna. I can tell you right now, on the ride up, I'm sitting here and I'm like, I haven't been to Fluvanna since I was a freshman. The last time I came to Fluvanna, Jason Holman went off for 46 points in that game, and he had broke into the 1,000-point club in basketball. That's how long it's been. 2,000 to be exact. 21 years ago on my birthday. So Amelia somehow got the ball back after that scramble. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for Amelia. There was a penalty at the 45-yard line. Harris in the gun, under some pressure, had to step up, and he's going to be brought down immediately. Looked like Alvarez may have got in on that one for Goochland. So right now you're looking at a Raiders team that started this one off on a bad foot with Goochland coming right off the bat and getting a touchdown. But Raiders do have a chance here. It's early in the first. And that's right, ladies and gentlemen, you're not seeing this. It's February, and there's some big snowflakes coming down. It's rain, it's sleet, you name it. This is football weather. Who thought we would get it in springtime? But we're getting it here in this contest. So it's about 2nd and 16 right now. Raiders in this, I call it the pump handle. There's a handoff up the middle, and he gets it to the 40. May have picked up 2 on that one. And that was Crowder on the run. So the Raiders right now looking at a 3rd and 15 from the 40-yard line. 5 minutes and 22 seconds left on the clock. You are watching the LegacyMaker Sports Network. This is a Raider Pride 365 broadcast, and I'm glad to bring it to you. I was so excited about this one. I was like, man, finally, we're getting some football here. Cannot wait to bring it to you, and it's been a battle, a very interesting one so far. And handoff up the middle. Maybe another gain of 1. This time it was Clint Jackson on the run for the Raiders. CJ. All right, so we got 4th and 14 coming up. And the Raiders are setting to punt the ball here. And there's a nice punt. Or the best you can do in this type of weather. That one rolls. And I got to love my man James Corbett here was trying to use his arm to push the ball. I don't know what strategy it is. The first time I seen it, but he was definitely trying to use the ball to push the ball back as much as he possibly could. So right now we're looking, it's 7-0, 4 minutes and 11 seconds left in this first quarter. Once again, everybody, thank you all for tuning into the LegacyMaker Sports Network for tonight's broadcast. And we got a flag on the play. That one didn't even get started good. So 1st and 15 coming up here for Goochland. First and 15. There's a handoff there by Towels. And they may have gained 1 on that one. So it's going to be 2nd and 14. 7-0 Goochland. And this is the type of weather that, you know, with Goochland being one of the top teams in the state, if you're Amelia in this type of game, under these type of conditions, anything can happen. You see them get an interception, ball gets loose, Raiders able to pick the ball back up. So 2nd and 14 here from around the 20-yard line. This is a beautiful sight, y'all. There's a handoff up the gut. And this is Connor Populars. Populars with the run on that one. Nice run by Populars. And that's going to be a first down for Goochland. So 1st and 10 here for Goochland. And it looks like they're sitting at the 36-yard line in their territory. 3 minutes and 4 seconds on the clock. Here's a handoff. All Raiders had a shot at it on the first one. The ball was loose. You saw Cameron Holman try to cut the corner on that sweep, but the Raiders were able to get there and contain him. So Caleb Cease was one of the guys on that one making the moves for the Raiders. 2nd and 5. And there's another run. It's going to get close to a first. Caleb Cease was the first one there for the Raiders. So we got 2 minutes left in this first quarter, 7-0. Goochland with the ball from the 47-yard line in their territory. If you're the Raiders here, done a pretty decent job so far making some plays. Here's the handoff. Oh, he runs into the back of his own man. That was Kayshawn Smith, and he ran into his own lineman, and the Raiders were able to capitalize on that. It's going to bring up 3rd down. So it's actually 2nd and 6, or maybe a second and 6 here for Goochland from the 49-yard line. Goochland in the shotgun here. There's a handoff up the middle. Oh, and he's going to break loose for a nice pickup and a first down for Goochland. That's Connor Populars. So Michael Robinson getting the tackle there for the Raiders. Both teams got to give them credit. Playing in this type of weather can't be easy. So 1st and 10 coming up. For Goochland. There's a handoff up the middle. Almost, I wouldn't say untouched, but he broke a couple of tackles on that one. Anthony Harris able to get the tackle there for the Raiders. So right now, 1st and 10, and it's from the 15-yard line. And Goochland is knocking on the door once again. Their first offensive possession, not going too bad. There's a handoff on the right side. That was Jason Woodson with the run there for Goochland. A couple of Raiders in on the tackle. So you had Quinn Jackson and Fletcher Perry in on the tackle there for the Raiders. All right, y'all, that is the end of the first quarter with the score. Goochland 7, Amelia nothing. Man, what a way to get this thing started so far. It has been a very interesting beginning to the broadcast. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Darrell Lawrence of the Legacy Maker Sports Network. Glad to have you all here with us. I just wanted to peek in real quick to tell you all um, hello, and I hope everybody is doing well and enjoying the broadcast. It is beautiful outside. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm enjoying this. This might be the first snow game in my 21 years of doing this. At least this beautiful. So we're gonna go back to the broadcast. I just wanted to say hello. I hope you guys enjoy the broadcast. As they're getting set, we want to give love to our sponsors. We got Bernard's Towing. Call us once and you'll be hooked. You can connect with Bernard's Towing at 804-380-2774 or at 804-495-5111. If you get in the bind and you need some help, car goes down, all you got to do is call Bernard's Towing and they'll make sure that they get you taken care of. So make sure you hit them up. You can call them at 804-380-2774 or at 804-495-5111. So we're sitting here 11 minutes and 54 seconds here in the second quarter. 7-0 Goochland, and they're threatening. It's a 3rd and 8 here for Goochland. Man in motion with the give, and a host of Raiders will stop him immediately, led by Derek Jeter as he gets in and get the stop. So that's going to bring up 4th down. So it's 4th and about 11 here. Now, Goochland has always been known for having great, a great field goal kicker. So let's see what they can do here for the field goal. It's up, and it is good. He knocks it in. That's very tough right there. Tyler Black puts it in for 3 for Goochland, and this is going to be a 10-0 Goochland ball game. I'm telling you, that's very impressive in these conditions, especially at this level. Knocks it down, puts it in, and it's 10-0 Goochland here in the second quarter. As they're getting set to kick the ball off here. So Goochland up 10-0 here in the second quarter, early in this contest. 11 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock. Back for the Raiders is number 2, Mike Robinson. Robinson takes it from around the 10. And Robinson will be brought down at the 32-yard line, and the Raiders will start their drive from there. All right, so the Raiders are going to start this drive. First and 10 from the 32-yard line. If you're Coach Johnson, you know, when we talked yesterday on Raider Pride 365, biggest thing we talked about is, you know, he was excited about the game, and he knew that the guys had an opportunity to come in here and maybe shock the world a little bit. Nice reverse here by Crowder, and like a heat-seeking missile. So Ian Pace came through fast on that one to bring him down. So it's going to be 2nd and 13 here for the Raiders. Raiders sitting at the 28-yard line. And you can see their breath on the field from here, man. It's like I'm in the press box, and I'm going to tell you what, it's cold in here. I have no choice, so I had to but it's a little chilly. So here we go, 2nd and 13. In the gun. Under some pressure here, and ooh, it's almost intercepted. In and out of the hands of Anthony Holland. So 3rd down coming up. So would it be in 3rd and 13? You know, in this type of weather, and it looks like the snow has I guess you can say disappeared a little bit. The flakes are not as big as they were about 20 minutes ago. 3rd and 13. There's a handoff. Up the middle. Maybe a gain of 1 on that one. But that's going to bring up 4th down. So right now we're looking at 4th and 12. So the Raiders setting to punt the ball here. And Crowder is going to be the one to deliver this one here for the Raiders. Oh, and that ball goes loose, and Goochland's going to pick it up around the 12, and he's going to bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Goochland. A mishap turns into a touchdown for the Bulldogs. Lost control of that one, and like I said, in this type of weather, man, anything can go down, and that one goes loose. The Bulldogs pick it up and put it into the end zone for 6. So right now it's going to be 16-0. 9 minutes and 14 seconds on the clock. And Tyler Black is going to try to knock down his 2nd extra point of the day. Snaps a little high, but nothing too strenuous for Mr. Towles. And they put it down 17-0. And what a start here for Goochland. Things starting to fall in their favor here early in this contest with 9 minutes and 14 seconds on the clock, 17-0. So Robinson is back for the Raiders, and Tyler Black's ready to knock another one here for Goochland, who have started this one at a beautiful pace. As we're getting prepped, Black will kick it off here for the Bulldogs. Raiders take it from about the 8-yard line. Robinson trying to get to the outside, and Robinson's going to get down to about the 29-yard line, and the Raiders are going to take it from there to start this drive. And I think if you're Raider Nation, you can't sit here and down yourself too early, because you're not out of this bad boy. Even though it looks a little grim right now, you're not out of this. The Raiders have to find a way to put a drive together here that can get them back on, just get them on the board right now, and maybe shift some of that momentum that the Bulldogs have gotten in this contest. So first and 10 here for the Raiders. Crowder trying to bounce to the outside, and he's going to get stopped immediately by Marion Quarles. So Quarles gets the stop. Second and 13 coming up. Second and 13 coming up here for Amelia. Second and 13, the Raiders. 2 wide receivers at the top, 1 at the bottom, 2 backs in the backfield. Harris will try to dump it. He's able to get it. It looks like it was caught by Grant Amos. Excuse me, that was actually Clinton Jackson with the throw, excuse me. So Clinton Jackson makes the throw on that one. So great job there by Jackson, at least being able to escape a little bit. But the Raiders lose a couple more yards on that one. And we got 3rd and 16 coming up. And Jackson trying to make something happen, scrambling, and he may have gained a yard on that one. That's going to bring up 4th down. So he will get it close, but I think someone is down. Looks like we're going to have a timeout. There's a Bulldog down on the play. Looks to be Will Stratton. Just not 100. Yeah, he's limping off. It looks like he was able to get up, but he's back down. So he's able to get to the sideline. Hope he's all right. So here we go. 4th down coming up. And Crowder's getting set to punt the ball. There's the punt. This is a decent punt here by Crowder under the conditions, and the Raiders are going to down it at the 42-yard line, and that's where they will start this drive for Goochland. 6 minutes and 42 seconds, 17-0 in the contest at the moment. First and 10 coming up for Goochland from the 42-yard line. So we got a penalty on the play. That's against the Raiders. Encroachment. It's going to be 5 yards. It's going to make this 1st and 5 here with 6 minutes and 42 seconds on the clock from the 47-yard line. And that one is loose. I think the Raiders might have got the ball here. They tossed it. They called the first one. Look, there was no dead ball whistle or anything like that. I don't know if this is Raiders football, but I don't think so. So, yeah, they're going to say he's down at the 43-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd and 9. So here we go. 2nd and 9 for Goochland. Here's the handoff. And he bounces on the left side. They're going to get across the 50, get it close to a first. I don't think he quite got it, but close to a first. So 3rd and 2 coming up from the 50-yard line. Raiders desperately need a stop here. So the penalty is against Amelia. That's a tough goal because they had an opportunity there to really make a stop and potentially get this ball back. But no, it's going to be a first down for the Bulldogs. And once again, the Bulldogs are doing their thing. It's 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line in Raider territory. The Raiders need something, some type of turnover that can help them here. 1st and 10. Looking deep. He's got a man. He's open, and he dropped it. Oh, man. He had Cameron Holman all by himself, and that should have been 6 points for the Bulldogs. That should have been 6 points for the Bulldogs. That's one of those ones you kick yourself afterwards. So 2nd and 10 coming up here for Goochland from the 45. And once again, everybody, with the timeout, we want to give love to one of our sponsors here on the broadcast. Make sure you check out their business. Walls Detailing and More. They do a little bit of everything, man. Oil changes, all that good stuff, detailing for the car. If you got some small fixes with your vehicle and you need to get it done, hit up Walls Detailing and More. You can hit them up on Facebook at Walls Detailing and More, at Instagram at Wall_Detailing, and their mobile number is 804-350-1742. As we get back here from the timeout, 2nd and 10. So 2nd and 10 here. Towels under a little pressure here. Raiders giving them chase. Jeter was giving them chase, and that one's going to fall short as he was looking for Hayden McCourt, but that one falls a little bit short. 3rd and 10 coming up. Raiders need a stop. We're getting closer and closer to the 3rd quarter here. 4 minutes and 54 seconds left on the clock in this 2nd quarter. 3rd and 10. Raiders need to stop desperately. Try to get some momentum back on their side. There's a little bit of a reverse here. And a great job while laying down on the ground. Darius Jeter with the tackle. Great job. He easily could have gave up on that one, but laying down, he saw the runner coming and he snagged him up. So it's going to be 4th and 8. Now, we'll say this. Your coach talked about Jeter, both Jeter boys yesterday, and about how impressive they were and have been, and thinking how good they could be for this Raider defense during the season. And we're starting to see a little bit of that tonight from the Jeter boys. 4th and 8. In the gun. Towles going to try to drop it. Oh, this is a good screen pass here. Can the Raiders get the stop? No, they're going to pick up the first. That was a tough screen pass right there by Goochland. Set up beautifully, and a 1st down for the Bulldogs. Popolars picked up that the 1st and 10 here for Goochland. First and 10 coming up. Towles in the gun. He's going to look for it all. And he's got Holman. Holman looking to put it in for a touchdown. Cameron Holman puts it in. And that's a tough one right there for the Raider Nation. Great pass there by Towles under the pressure. Finds Holman. He puts it in for the touchdown, and this is a 23-0 Goochland game. So, score will remain 23-0 here. 3 minutes and 31 seconds on the clock left in this 2nd quarter. Also want to shout out another one of our sponsors, Miss Stephanie Taylor of Hometown Realty. If you're tired of getting denied a home loan because of your credit score, hit up Stephanie Taylor of Hometown Realty. She's going to help you make that thing happen. 804-852-5045, and you can contact her at email at smtaylor804@gmail.com. And just remember, man, say yes to the address. And we got the kickoff. And looks like so Anthony Harris on that one, able to get it to the 29-yard line. Seems to become a theme here. The Raiders have pretty much been starting this one from the 29-yard line, but they have not been able to get anything going offensively. And if you're Coach Johnson, I'm pretty sure you're going to see something special here, or at least try to get something going. Try to get that momentum on their side in some form or the fashion. So here in the gun, you got Jackson under some pressure. He's going to roll out to his right, and he tries to get this one away, and I don't know. They're going to say it was incomplete. There was someone in the area, so it will not be intentional grounding. So 2nd down coming up for the Raiders. 2nd and 10 coming up for Amelia from the 29-yard line. Here's Crowder trying to get to the outside, and he will not get far. Kaya Burden will get the tackle there. 3rd and 10 coming up. So we got 3rd and 11 here. Trying to make a couple of moves here on the run is Grant Amos. And I'm looking here on the broadcast, and I see former Amelia Raider himself, Rayshawn Butler. He's coached the Raiders on a couple of occasions. He's one of those guys who's a big part of Raider Nation history. And he said, the guys are really young. They're a really young team who are learning, and this is a big learning experience for them right now. I mean, if you can come in here and compete with a Goochland team and you know that you can make strides throughout this season, especially with the way things have been with COVID. Coach said last night, working with 28 players this season. It was 22 before basketball season ended. So, you're looking at a team who's young, they're growing, and there's a lot of talent there, a lot of talent. While we're waiting at the timeout, want to give more love to one of our sponsors, Making Lip Gloss Fun Again with Becca Cottingham. Ladies, we know how important it is for your lip gloss game to be on top of the game. So why not hit up Becca Cottingham on her page, Making Lip Gloss Fun Again with Becca. She gets lipsticks, lip glosses, and if you check out her inventory on the page, you can go see what she's got going on there and what she's got in stock at the current time. So make sure you check out Becca Cottingham and Making Lip Gloss Fun Again. We are very excited to have Becca a part of our network as well. She does Monster Minutes on the LegacyMaker Sports Network. Oh, that one is loose. And if I'm Amelia, I think you go grab that. The referees have not said anything. The ball is rolling. I would grab that. Was that a punt? So yeah, that was a punt. I'm sorry. What I saw, I thought he threw it, and I was like, man, they didn't call anything. You got to grab that and roll. But it will be down. It'll be Goochland football. So it'll be 1st and 10. Looks to be from the 39-yard line. Towles trying to roll out to his left, and Towles has got space and opportunity. Now he's going to roll out of bounds around the 44, 45-yard line, but not before picking up a first down in the process. So right now, it's going to be 1st and 10 here for Goochland from the 47. Minute 37 left. And Towles found a way to get a couple on that one. Maybe about actually looks like about 6 on that one. And he crosses the 50. It's going to be 2nd down. And they're going to call timeout. Goochland will here with a minute 26 left in the 2nd quarter. They're at the 48-yard line. and in pretty good condition right now. They're in a good spot. They're up 28-0 in these conditions, or excuse me, 23-0 in these conditions, and you say to yourself, well, you know what, we just hold on to the ball here. If Goochland ran the ball here, and they started to work more clock, which I wouldn't be surprised if they do, you know, they could really pick up the pace of this ball game in the second half. Second and 5. Towels in the gun, looking. He's got a man. It was overthrown. He was looking for McCourt. He's been trying to find McCourt all game, and it just hasn't happened yet. It's a couple opportunities that Towels tried to hit McCourt. It just hasn't happened yet, but he keeps targeting them, so if you're the Raiders, got to watch out for that. So 3rd and 5 coming up from the 48-yard line. Got 1:20. And here's the handoff. Populars picks up a first down. It's a great job there by Goochland as they pick up another first down. And the Raiders defense has to be tired. They have not been able to get anything going, and they have not been able to stop this offense. So 1st and 10 here for Goochland, and they are sitting at the 34-yard line. Looking under a little pressure, decides to step up, throws, and it's caught by Holman, who's already got a touchdown. And he picks up a first down. And the Bulldogs are trying to put more points on the board here before the half. They're at 48 seconds left in this first half. And Goochland is steadily making their way down the field. Looks for his man. And now I'm going to say, I don't know if I think they're going to say that was on the ground. No, they're going to say he caught it. So he did catch the football. I was waiting for that indication, and it's going to be 2nd and 5. It was a great catch there, though, because he was on the ground. He was able to scoop that one before it hit the ground. So it's 2nd and 5, and we are at a timeout. Once again, everybody, thank you all for tuning in to the LegacyMaker Sports Network. Bringing you the broadcast from Fluvanna County. We out here. I'll tell you what, I was riding up the road, and I was like, man, like I said earlier, I hadn't been to Fluvanna in a long time. And as I'm riding, I'm like, man, it's dark up here. I was like, man, where is everything at? And then my next fear was, please let there be good Wi-Fi. I was like, man, we can't have a great game without good Wi-Fi, but the Wi-Fi is impeccable up here. So good job, Fluvanna. I got to give love and credit where credit is due. Gorgeous school, by the way. So 2nd and 5, and he drops it off to his receiver, who looks like he may have picked up a first down. A couple of Raiders in on the tackle. Looks like that was Holman once again. Holman has been all over the field. They've got 13 seconds left if they want to try to do one more thing here before the half. And they're going to spike it. So they spike the ball. And I believe it's 2nd and goal here. And they have some type of discussion. Just trying to figure out what they want to do here with 7 seconds on the clock. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you go Tyler Black here. I mean, Tyler Black's done a really good job. Kid's a sophomore, but that doesn't look like that's the route they're taking just yet. They're going to probably shoot for one more here before they maybe bring Tyler on. Tolles, he's got time. He dumps it off to Populars, and that's a touchdown for Goochland. Man, what a play. Great job by the Goochland offense. You know, they've done a really good job of drawing in those defensive linemen, and just Towns has done just drop it over top of their head, and they put it in there for 6, and it's 29-0 here in the second quarter. So we do get to see Tyler Black, maybe, well, a play after what we thought I might have saw him on that one, but Black's going to go over here and try to knock down the extra point. He's missed 1 today, but he's also made 2. Make that 3. So right now, Goochland up 30-0 here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the half. Once again, everybody, thank you all for tuning in to Raider Pride 365 broadcast here on the LegacyMaker Sports Network. You know, this one has been it's really tough if you're a Raider fan to see, but you also got to understand that, you know, these guys are giving it their all out here tonight, and then, you know, they're competing. I mean, they haven't given up, and I'm telling you, it's cold. I know I wouldn't be able to do it. It's cold out there, but they're definitely giving a great effort so far. And I know you look at the scoreboard and say that may not reflect it, but you see the heart of some of these kids out there right now. That's definitely not the case. So we are heading to halftime with the score, Goochland 30, Amelia 0. We'll be back in a little while with more here on the Raider Pride 365 broadcast. But right now, hope you all get a chance to just take a look at our sponsors. And then we'll be back in a little while. Thank you once again, Darrell Lawrence, LegacyMaker Sports Network. We'll be back in a little bit. Once again, everybody, thank you all for tuning in to the broadcast. I want to give love to our sponsors. I want you to make sure you go out there and check out these wonderful small businesses, man. I mean, we got a lot of great small businesses that we try to help out here on the Legacy Maker Sports Network. So make sure you give them a shot, give them an opportunity to show them some love. And the first one, and she's been rocking with us for a while, our girl Stephanie Taylor of Hometown Realty. If you're tired of being denied a home loan because of your credit score, hit up our girl Stephanie Taylor of Hometown Realty. She will help you get to that first part of your opportunity. She wants to make your dream a reality and say yes to the address. Contact her at 804-852-5045, or you can hit her up by her email at smtaylor804@gmail.com. Next, we want to talk about Bernard's Towing. Make sure you get an opportunity. Well, you don't want to be in that opportunity, but if you are in this opportunity where your car breaks down, you're in a bad spot, your car's in a bad place, you're in a jam, you need help out of a tough situation, check out Bernard's Towing. They are here to help get your car where it needs to be. Remember, call us once and you will be hooked. You can contact us at 804-380-2774 or at 804-495-511. Also, we want to give love to Walls Detailing and More. You got to check it out. What do? They offer detailing, minor auto mechanic work, oil change, wiper blades, air filters, etc. Pressure washing on decks, modular homes, driveways, walkways. If you want to check out the service, you can hit them up via Facebook at Walls Detailing and More, or on Instagram at Walls underscore detailing, or their mobile at 804-350-1742. And then, of course, our girl Becca Cottingham of Making Lip Gloss Fun Again. With Becca, ladies, we know how important the lip gloss game is. So if you need your lip gloss game or you need your lipstick game to be on point, hit up our girl Becca Cottingham with Making Lip Gloss Fun Again. You can catch up on her Facebook page at Making Lip Gloss Fun Again with Becca Cottingham to check out her lip sense inventory. She is a lip sense agent, and she's got all types of great lipsticks out. Just go check the page out and see what she's got going on. And my last thing here, and I'll get out of your ear until the game starts back up. If you want to keep our broadcast coming, Raider Nation, or anybody out there, and just if you get an opportunity, you can donate at our Cash App. Our Cash App is $LegacyMaker15, or you can hit us up on PayPal at LegacyMakerSports@gmail.com. And like I said, those donations help keep our broadcast rocking and rolling. It keeps things flowing, and we're able to bring you great coverage of the Raiders or whoever wants us to come out there and show love to their team. That's what we're all about, man. We're a small business who loves sports, and we want to keep that thing growing. But once again, if you want to donate to keep our broadcasts coming along, you can donate at our Cash App at $LegacyMaker15 or at PayPal LegacyMakerSports@gmail.com. We got about 2 minutes and 55 seconds before we head back to the field. We'll see you guys in a little bit. We're at halftime here from Fluvanna High School. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the third quarter of action here from Fluvanna High School. So we'll see how this thing goes here for the Raiders. All right, y'all. So we are back here, third quarter. Raider football, probably their best, this best field position that they've started from in this contest. So first and 10 from the 40. First and 10 for the Raiders. And there's a handoff, maybe a gain of one there for Colin Crowder, who gets a gain of one. So it's going to be 2nd and 8. Second and 8. Jackson in at quarterback for the Raiders. Makes a couple of moves, and he finds his receiver at the 48. I don't know where they're going to mark this one, but it looked like he got it at the 48. That was Grant Amos with the reception. So see what the Raiders can do with a 3rd and 1. So 3rd and 2. Well, maybe the long one. And it's going to get close. I think he got it. I think Crowder may have gotten the first down, and he did. So the Raiders picking up the first down on this one. Here in the 3rd. First and 10 here for the Raiders. Jackson under some pressure, trying to get to the outside. He's getting a lot of pressure, but he's able to throw it away. And thank goodness Anthony Holland wasn't close enough there to pick that one off. A lot of pressure coming from Isaiah Walker, who was really bringing the pressure there for Goochland. So 2nd and 10 coming up. So that ball, as Jackson takes a hit, and he's slow to get up, and he overthrew Harris. It's going to bring up 3rd down. So 3rd and 10 coming up for the Raiders from the 50-yard line. But I think the Raiders are at a point right now that, it is early, but I think you have to go for it under these circumstances. I mean, it is early in the contest, or we're midway through the contest now. I think they have to make the attempts on these. So Jackson under some pressure, and he gets it away, but It's going to be incomplete. And a great job by the Bulldogs here on these last couple of plays of bringing pressure, and Jackson just hasn't been able to get anywhere on it. So it's going to be 4th and 10 here coming up for the Raiders. I'm intrigued to see what the step is going to be here for Amelia. Crowder. Oh, he thought about the punt. He fakes it, and Crowder is going to make a nice attempt, but it just won't be enough. And there's the thing. Crowder probably ran for 15 yards, but he was 5 yards short. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for Goochland. And so Goochland's going to take this one from the 40. Looks like they're going to take it from the 45-yard line. It'll be Bulldog football. So here's a big run here. This is Holman looking to take it to the house for the touchdown. That is a tough one there if you're the Raiders. He took it 55 yards for the touchdown. And that makes this 36-0. Unbelievable play. He turned the corner, and there was no looking back there for Cameron Holman, who's continuing to have himself a game. So Tyler Black looking to put it in once again, he's been pretty good in this one. It's up, and it is good. So Tyler Black makes this a 37-0 ball game here in the third quarter with 9 minutes and 31 seconds to go here in the third quarter. I think if you're Amelia, you don't give up. Obviously, you got to keep pushing through. And the snow is starting to blanket the field. When we first got here, it was starting to pick up, but it wasn't like this. But now it's starting to blanket the field a little bit. You see all the tracks. It's football, baby. Black will kick this one off. And it's taken from around the 10. This one is Anthony Harris. Another nice return. This one takes it to the 35-yard line where the Raiders will start this drive. So we got 1st and 10 coming up here for the Raiders from the 35-yard line. Under some pressure here is Jackson. He's trying to make a way out of no way, but there's 2 Bulldogs there, led by number 23, Jason Woodson, the 11th grader, the junior, with the stop. It's going to bring up 2nd and 6. So 2nd and 5. Here with 7 minutes and 54 seconds on the clock. Raiders in the gun. 3 receivers up top, 2 receivers at the bottom. They got the spread rolling here. Jackson, 3 guys there. And Jackson has nowhere to go. 3 Bulldogs in the backfield immediately. And it's going to make this 3rd and 10. It's a 3rd and 10 for the Raiders from the back from the 35-yard line. And it's intercepted. Jackson was trying to get the ball away and is intercepted by number 15, Dylan Myers. Unbelievable right there. If you're Goochland, once again, another great play by the Bulldogs, and the Raiders just can't get it going. So 1st and 10 here for Goochland. Here's a handoff to Populars, and Populars will pick up a 1st down and more. He's brought down by Anthony Harris for the Raiders. So 1st and 10 here for Goochland. And they are on another drive here. And it's starting to look extremely bleak for the Raiders, but if you're the Raiders, you got to keep in your mind, you learn, from everything that you see today, and you keep pushing. It's early in the season. So 1st and 10, as Towles is in the gun. And there's a nice stop on the play. Number 62 for the Raiders, Parker Costley. That's my man Parker. Fresh off of a basketball season and swinging right back into football season here for Costley. I tell you what, if you watch a Parker Costley on the basketball court, it's something to watch. The intensity level, I remember one game, we were down probably by like 8, but he's still screaming, blocking shots. Or I think we were maybe down a little bit more than that, but his intensity level never wavered. There's a handoff. Oh, nice breaking of the tackles here by number 20, Amarion Quarles. And they're just a little bit closer to the end zone. So right now, continues to look like the Goochland Bulldogs are just, they look championship ready. Let's just be honest. That's the nicest thing I can say, and that's not a bad thing to say. They look real championship ready. They look like they're ready to make a run at the state championship this year. And with everything going on with COVID, you know, it's been tough. Not all the teams playing this year, but the kids that are out there giving it their all. I mean, you got to give credit where credit is due. 1st and goal here in the 3rd quarter. 3 minutes and 54 seconds left. Tyle's going to hand it off, and he takes it in for the touchdown. That's number 23, Jason Woodson. And it's 43-0. So Tyler Black will come in once again to try to knock him down and make this a 44-0 game. Oh, and that one goes loose, and Black lost control of it, and Tiles couldn't get the handle going. It just was a little bit of a scramble there, but it will remain 43-0, and Goochland is up. Here in the third quarter with 3 minutes and 45 seconds left. Once again, giving love to our sponsors, Walls Detailing and More. If you want to connect with Walls Detailing and More, you can hit them up on Facebook at Walls Detailing and More, Instagram at Walls Detailing, and their phone number is 804-350-1742. Also, Bernard's Towing. Call us once and you will be hooked. You can hit us up at 804-380-2774 or 804-495-511. Back to the contest here. There's a kickoff, and that one rolls around the 9. It died. Raiders lost control of it, and that one falls into the end zone, and Goochland's going to recover in the end zone for the touchdown. That's a tough break there for the Raiders. That's a tough break. So Jason Woodson, who just scored a few minutes ago, will now get into the end zone and score this time. Oh man, that's a very tough one there for the Raiders. As Woodson back-to-back touchdowns, and he scored those touchdowns, within a second, if you're looking at the time frame. So right now, Tyler Black is back on the field looking to knock another one down here. Here's a snap. It's up, and it is good. Tyler Black puts it down. So we are looking at a 50-0 score here with 3 minutes and 16 seconds left in the third quarter. The Raiders, unfortunately, no answer right now for this Goochland team. More love to our sponsors. Once again, Stephanie Taylor of Hometown Realty. You can hit her up at 804-852-5045 or smtaylor804@gmail.com. And just remember, ladies and gentlemen, she can help you, you know, if you keep getting denied for that home loan because of your credit score, she can help you get out of that. And I'm telling you, she can help you say yes to the address. Stephanie Taylor of Hometown Realty. And we got another kickoff here. That one dies around the 6, but the Raiders are able to retrieve it. And he is out around the 16, but a flag goes flying. So wondering what this flag is going to be. Raiders will take the ball. And I'm waiting to see where this is going to go. I don't know if this is against Amelia or if it's against Goochland. Waiting to see the indication here. And it looks like it's against Goochland. So the Raiders are going to be at the 30-yard line for this. First and 10 for the Raiders. And nowhere to go for Amelia. Number 72, Alex Rosenbaum. Rosenbaum with the tackle there for Goochland. So we're looking about 2nd and 12 here for Goochland. And Clinton able to get it to Anthony Harris, who gets it to the 33-yard line. Small pickup there. So 3rd and 6 for the Raiders. And the Raiders, unfortunately, have not been past the 50-yard line. They got to the 50-yard line exactly, and then their drive stalled. They have not been able to get. They haven't been able to get past it. 3rd and 6. There's a handoff. And this is Crowder with the first down, making moves. And Crowder will pick up a Raider first down. So 1st and 10 for the Raiders at the 45-yard line. Nice run there by Colin Crowder. We're going to actually mark this at the 47. So Raider football from the 47. Clinton looking deep. He was looking for Anthony Harris, but there were 4 Bulldogs there. He almost had it. He still had a shot at it, just couldn't get it to go. So 2nd and 9 coming up. So we're hitting the end of the 3rd quarter, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to the 4th quarter with the score, Goochland 50, Amelia 0, here from Fluvanna High School. Once again, thank you all for tuning in to the LegacyMaker Sports Network. Tomorrow, we actually will be broadcasting Blessed Sacrament's game at 2 o'clock. We'll see how things are and see their field conditions after what we're getting right now. But they're supposed to play at 2 o'clock tomorrow, taking on Southampton. And so that will be coming from Powhatan, Virginia. We'll be there to bring you the broadcast. Once again, one of our sponsors, Lip Gloss, making lip gloss fun again with Becca Cottingham. Make sure you check her out on her Facebook page at Making Lip Gloss Fun Again for all of her lips scents inventory. Once again, that's Making Lip Gloss Fun Again with Becca on Facebook. So here we go. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Jackson in the gun, and he had Amos, and it tipped in the air. It's intercepted by Kayshawn Smith along the sideline. Wow. What do you do? That was, I mean, that was Jackson able to get loose. Amos had a hand on it, just couldn't bring it in. Goes in the air, intercepted by Smith, and it's Goochland football. So 1st and 10 coming up here for Goochland. And they're going to be from the 48-yard line. First and 10 here for Goochland. Now we've got a new quarterback in on this one as Woodson takes the handoff. He's got 2 touchdowns today. Hayden McCourt is now in at QB for Goochland. Second and 5 here for Goochland. 9 minutes and 23 seconds left. And a great job there by number 77, Derek Jeter. He went up the middle, and the other half of the Jeter boys gets a hold of Woodson and able to stop him before he made any big play or make a big play there for Goochland. It's 50-0 here in the 4th. 8 minutes and 57 seconds left. A great job there by Derek Jeter. So 3rd down coming up. McCourt in the gun. He's going to try to go to the outside here. And a great job by number 9, Fletcher Purry. So Fletcher Purry gets a stop, and it's going to bring up 4th down here for Goochland. He got a yard on that one, so it's going to be 4th and 4. Maybe 4th and 3. So 4th and 3, and this might be the first time I've seen Goochland punt the ball today. That's none other than Tyler Black with the punt, and that ball rolls to the 25-yard line, and the Raiders are going to take it from there. So, waiting to see. A flag might have been thrown on this one. So here's a flag. So, a 15-yard penalty after the unsportsmanlike conduct. So this just should bring this to the 40-yard line for the Raiders, or at least close to it. So 1st and 10 coming up. There's a handoff to Crowder, and Crowder's going to be met immediately by number 64, Easton Bowman. It's going to be a 2nd and 14 here for the Raiders. With 5 minutes and 54 seconds left here in the 4th, you know, obviously once you hit a certain time, the time goes by a little bit faster because of the slaughter rule. And Fletcher Purry with the run for the Raiders. So Purry's going to get us to the, so he got us to the 41-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 8 here, maybe a long 8, if you want to say that. There's a throw, and it's caught. Are they going to say he caught it, or, I mean, oh, they're going to say he did catch it. So James Poole with the reception. So it's going to be 4th. It's going to be 4th and 3 here. So 4th and 3 here for the Raiders. Trying to get a first down with 4 minutes and 12 seconds left in the 4th. And there's a handoff to Fletcher Purry. And Purry will pick up the first down. And for the first time, I think in this ball game, Purry gets the Raiders across the 50. Once again, we're early in the season. First game of the year against a very tough Goochland team. Goochland, this team will be competing, and they will be a top team in this conference. Oh, and Jackson was looking for Amos, and he threw behind him on that one. It's going to bring up 2nd down. Goochland team will be competing for a championship. I mean, they're going to be in the mix all year long. Short season, but it's going to be a highly competitive season. And then you also look at both of these teams coming into this, no scrimmage, just, they've been practicing, and this is your first game play. So we'll see how it goes over the next couple of weeks. Amelia will take on Windsor next week. Then they will take on Cumberland, and then Central. Those are the next 3 matchups for the Raiders. 2 minutes and 39 seconds left. Jackson is under pressure immediately. Tried to get it to Amos. It's incomplete. There was 3 Bulldogs back there. Clinton Jackson has been under duress all night. CJ has had a really tough night, but he has not given up this entire time. He has given his effort, the best effort possible under the circumstances, as we are creeping under the 2-minute mark now left in the ball game. So it looks like we're going to have a timeout with 1:41 left for the Raiders. It's 3rd and 10. And one last time, we want to give love to our sponsors. One last time, make sure you check out these great businesses, Walls Detailing and More. Make sure you hit them up. All the contact information on Facebook at Walls Detailing and More, Instagram Wall underscore detailing, and mobile at 804 350 1742. Bernard's Towing. Call us once and you'll be hooked. 804 380 2774 or 804 495 5111. Stephanie Taylor of Hometown Realty at 804 852 5045. You can contact her at her email address at smtaylor804 at gmail.com. Remember to say yes to the address. And we're back. Amos with the throw, and he had a man at the 30. It looked like that was Anthony Harris. Is incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So 4th down coming up for the Raiders with a minute left in the contest. Amos dumps it. And he's got Fletcher Purry, who's going to pick up a 1st down. Oh, and Purry takes a tough hit at the end of that one, but he picks up the 1st down. So Fletcher Purry, and 24 seconds left, and this one is ticking away here for the Raiders. And 13 seconds, 9 seconds. This one's they're going to have to hurry up to the line if they want to get this last play off, because this is going to be it. They're not going to get it off in time. That's it. Final score. So that's a tough one right there for Raider Nation. They lose this one 50 to nothing. Once again, everybody, thank you all for tuning in to the broadcast. Like I said, tough one. Real tough one there for the Raiders. Um, hate for it to be that way, but, you know, these things happen. These things happen. So, nevertheless, once again, everybody, thank you all for tuning in. I'm your man, Darrell Owens of the LegacyMaker Sports Network. Next time we'll be broadcasting the Raider game will be in about 2 weeks as the Raiders take on Cumberland. So be ready for that. Be prepped for that. We'll be ready to bring you that one. That's going to be on a Saturday at 1 o'clock. But tough one tonight to a very good Goochland team. So you guys be safe out there. I want to thank all our sponsors for the broadcast. And keep your heads up, Raider Nation. But yes, it's a really good Goochland team that we played here tonight. I'm Darrell Owens, LegacyMaker Sports Network. Thank you all once again for tuning in and being a part of this. Thank you all. And before we go, I want to let in this one, I guess properly, our guy Toga with the brand new theme song. Man, I mean he killed it. guess it's not acting right. Anyway, thank y'all. Y'all heard it. We'll bring another broadcast this week. We'll have our Speedy Falls player of the game and all that stuff next week for the broadcast. Thank you all. Have a good night. Take care of yourselves. Until next time.